done a very good job. Now, but you mentioned one problem, the issue of touts. Because when these touts they come, they get power. They get power. Even though the power is illegal, the village person where they for Kwale, for my village, Kwale far from Asaba. When somebody come harass them, then they collect illegal. Even though say not illegal, but he no get power to fight the man. The new law now come create what they call ombudsman. I want to make you explain that for our audience. Who be the ombudsman and what he be work? Oga Yusuf. Is that working so?
Yeah, I think it's working. Good afternoon, everyone. You are welcome to this session, sensitization on tax reforms. Even though the tax I was giving was to explain the office or the role of an ombudsman in the new physical tax system. You know, I'm sure a lot of you are having numerous ideas because of what you listen, what you hear, because today responsibility of explaining who is an ombudsman. This is an office created with the intention of resolving tax issues without going to tax tribunal or without the taxpayer suffering or paying for the services of tax professionals, tax practitioners in order to make their position clear to the tax office. You know, those people that visit tax offices for their businesses, they used to encounter a lot of challenges. We cannot say that everything is well. So if you feel cheated, if you feel that you are treated unreasonably, or if you feel that somebody is overcharging you, instead of you to go to the huddle, join a queue to go to tax tribunal or go anywhere that you spend your money, there is an office of ombudsman who were tasked with the responsibilities of resolving your case within 24 hours. At most 24 hours. And you must not be there. There are going to be several ways by which you can communicate to them. Phone numbers, helplines, email address, including even TikTok accounts, whereby you send your message, the ombudsman office will look at it. Based on its merits, they will now step in and make sure that the right thing is done on both sides, because the law recognizes that as a taxpayer, you have a duty as well as right. You have a duty and you have right. And once your right is infringed, you have the responsibility of making sure that you get your problem being addressed or redressed in whatever way possible without incurring additional expenses. That is the point. In summary, that is the responsibility or functions of the Ombudsman Office in the new reform, in the new tax reform.
Like, so the ombudsman is like the tax policeman or the small police tax, but the only tax matter they handle to resolve the matter. So if anybody come to you and he say, oh, you're supposed to pay tax, you say, no, from what I hear from SME Summit, I'm not supposed to pay. They say, no. You can say, okay, let us go to the who? Ombudsman. Because this person is a trained professional, well understand tax law, and can interpret the law to make sure that you are not cheated. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, government, not they try. Government, they try well. All right. Now, Mr. Olosa, right? Olusola. All right. Let's look at the issue of business law now, because MSMEs, they here, there are plenty. How do you see the issue of 100 million as the basis for tax exempt for MSMEs? You think, say, that one set well?
Thank you. Good afternoon. With the, just like the panelman said, before the new tax law, what they are saying is that your turnover, which will mean your sales, should be up to 25 million. From there, you'll be taxed. But with this new tax reform, we are talking of 100 million. Meaning that there's a gap of almost 75 million given. But the fact is this, that they say that if we go to equity, we go with clean hand. For you to take advantage of this 100 million, which we see as an what's it called, as an incentive, and we see as a benefit, you need to keep a clean record. The tax authority are here. You know, right from Bible time, we tax. So it's like when devil is giving you something with left hand, he will collect it by the right hand.
Oh, so government is devil now?
No, that is just, no. I'm just trying to bring down something that will make us. It's an analogy. Yeah, it's an analogy. No, I'm just bringing that to bring it down. Right. But what I'm trying to say is that too much is given, much is expected. So if they give us that benefit as okay, until your turnover, your sales is 100 million, we are pleading to the taxpayer, make your record to speak for you. Because the moment you say 100 and you are hiding, Even with the present reform now, I'm rubbing shoulder with the authority here. They have a means of getting us. So if you are bringing a record and you say it's just 50, it's just this, it's just that, it will not take them time to bring you out and say this is what you have done. Then you have created problem for yourself. So the 100 million is good, but we should try as much as possible and let the record speak rather than you speaking. So I think that is the justification behind the 100 million. I hope I've done justice.
Yes, thank you. I think Oga Yusuf want to add something.
Honestly, one of those things that at this level of SMEs, one of those things that they need more, what they need to understand is what is their responsibility in the new fiscal tax reform or tax system that is coming on board from the 1st of January 2026. You know, we are talking about turnover threshold, isn't it? And I'm sure some of us are aware, they were misinformed, that from January they may not be able to operate their bank's account.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Without
TIN number.
That is tax. TIN number means tax identification number. That is TIN, T-I-N. But, you know, what the speaker said, we have 4 laws. One of the law is tax administration, which is going to be overlooked or overseen by the Joint Tax Board. This Joint Tax Board brought under one law all the states, and then the federal government under one umbrella. And if I say the state, I mean all the local government as implied. Just like what we are trying to address, the issue of all these touts, roadblocks, wheelbarrow tickets, KK tickets, this one market ticket, that market ticket. I'm sorry to say, some of these laws, or some of the, you know, the tradition is something must have a legitimate or legal backing first before intruders, people who come from all sorts of areas or manners of life to penetrate and make that system unbearable for the citizens. What I want to tell you is that federal government is working day and night to ensure that those type of laws that give room for those kind of exploitations are being looked into. And very soon, the federal government, through the House of Assembly and the Senate, they are going to abolish all those laws establishing those collections of revenue, which I think is a good one, because from local government, state government, federal government, you will be only entitled to answer to only one tax authority. We are talking about, we talk about ease of doing business. As a businessman, you have to deal with local government, state government,
federal government.
Even federal government, you have several entities who are coming to you to ask you for one tax or the other, isn't it? Which are now making investment and businesses more costlier.
Correct.
Therefore, for government to make business, doing business more easier for people like all of you here, say no, these people must be subjected to only one tax type or tax authority that will say, okay, this is federal inland revenue, this is state. You know, it is aware that all of us, if we were in an employment, that at the end of the day, we need to pay payee. Some of us that are entrepreneurs, we are not accountable to anybody, except if we have people that work under us. In this new system, the returns are going to be into two. You as an employer, you render your return. As employee, you also render your returns. We talk about records. My brother tell you about zero rated. What I want to tell you is that going forward, people like you has the right to go to government and ask government for payment. And government will not ask you how or why. How does it happen? As an SME, you buy something as an input. Whether maybe you want to go and buy microwave, you want to go and buy all those things you use in processing or doing your bakery business. In the course of that, when you are buying those objects or items, you suffer VAT. And government says your business is not taxable, it's tax exempt.
So it's tax deductible.
So now, no, tax exempt.
Okay.
Tax exempt and tax zero rated, they are two different things. If it is exempt, that means the VAT you suffered is final. You will not get a refund. But if an item or your business is zero rated, you have the right, and government must pay you back within 30 days without asking you question. Anything you incur that you suffer VAT, you have the right to come to government and say, government, look, I bought this thing 30,000 and they charge me 7.5% of 30,000. This is the invoice. Pay me back my money. The law says government should pay you after 30 days.
Okay, wait. This one, I need to clarify this one now. This one is a very important point. So I beg, explain to us the difference between tax exempt and tax exonerated, okay, so that they can understand that.
The tax exempt, before now, tax exempt means a situation whereby you engage in a business transaction between whoever you engage it with. And that's what you are buying is subject to VAT from the raw material that you are buying, isn't it? Let's assume you are a baker. You buy flour. Flour, because it's processed, you have to pay VAT. Maybe you buy some of the ingredients that you are using, which also attracts VAT. The law says when you want to sell your bread, you are not expected to charge VAT because bread is exempted from payment of VAT. So now, when you are buying, you pay, but you are not getting refund. Are you getting refund? And value-added tax means value that you add to a particular commodity in the process of you saying this is my final product. This is what I want to sell. We all have input. Our input is our raw materials. What and what you buy to mix up together to get your final product for sales. Therefore, in the event of manufacturing or producing those items that you put to sell, you incur VAT. Government say that product you are selling is exempt. But you, when you are buying, you suffer VAT. Isn't it? Government say no. Okay, if that product you sell is exempt, what about the VAT you suffered? Because you paid VAT when you are buying these things. So how are you going to do it now? Government wants a fair play in this business environment. Therefore, the amount you paid of VAT is now refundable. To tell you, is zero rated. Therefore, any amount that you suffered, then you have the right to come and say, okay, government CEO, I suffer VAT on this. Therefore, I need my money. Without audit, without asking you question, government will just look at your invoice and make sure that you were paid within 30 days. There is a situation here. What about those companies that are limited? Those companies that do business also that suffers VAT. In the case of those limited liabilities, because SME can be limited liability and can be any type of incorporation or nomenclature. It doesn't matter. But what matters is when you are asking for a refund of withholding tax, any tax that is being withheld, isn't it? In that case, before you get a refund, you must be tax audited by this man, this one. So you must be sure that, yes, you have your records intact. And on the issue of payee, that is pay as you earn, initially, you as an employee, you have no return as far as other laws are concerned to say, okay, I want to come and submit my returns. And if I didn't submit, there is this punishment, there is this penalty, there is this infringement of tax law. Now, the new tax laws stipulate that employers, employee must always, and all of them must render what?
Returns.
Returns. So before and now, if you are in a gainful employment, you know that your employers will be deducting your salary, or will be deducting from your salary an amount that is stipulated by law. And you have other source of income. And that other source of income must also be taxed. How will government tax it? Is by you coming to declare, because the system of tax we are operating in Nigeria is self-assessment, even from the other law. Government say, all of you are honest, all of you are trustworthy. Come and declare. When you declare, if government run a return that we call, what do you call it? Once government now see that maybe you are living a life beyond what you are declaring, government will come, there is audit, there is investigation, there is all form and sorts of enforcement tools. Where I want you people to pay attention to, the issue of bank and bank account. Going forward, everybody in Nigeria must have a tax ID. Everybody must have a tax ID. And this tax ID is going to be handled by the Joint Tax Board. It's going to be handled by the Joint Tax Board. Those companies and business names or enterprise that already have their TIN number, you don't need to worry. Your TIN number suffice and it's okay, because all those that have registered their enterprise or limited liabilities knows that they cannot operate their bank account without obtaining TIN. Therefore, for them, they don't need to go to say, we want to obtain another tax ID. No. Going forward, government will harmonize using all sorts of manners, all manners of identification, from NIN, international passport, VVN, and whatever manner of identification, they are going to be harmonized in such a way that every one of you here, including myself, will have one tax ID. Going forward again, you should know the time to hide is gone. Simply because you, as an MSME, imagine your neighbor is selling without paying tax, and you are selling, trying to pay tax because you are a good citizen. That guy that is selling without registering, without paying tax, is putting you at a disadvantage because you cannot compete favorably with that price that this guy is going to be given. So, and nobody wants to be on that receiving end. Therefore, government say no. That is why when this tax law comes, we have a system that is regressive, isn't it? In such a way that, is it regressive or progressive? Okay. Progressive tax system, in such a way that higher income earners pay more than you that are at this category. Just like what the prop says, going forward from January, individuals like us, if you earn 800,000 naira in a year, is tax exempt. Anybody that earns between 2 million and 2.2 million upward, there is percentage. From 7 million, there is percentage. Once you reach over 50 million, then the sky for you is 25%. For those of us that are in the habit of paying monies, whether business money into personal accounts, because I know that a lot
that
of
point is what I want to talk about now, because some of us, we get a company, but when they want to pay for the contract, we go give them our personal name. Say, okay, put the check in Okonkwo Okori's name. What is the danger in that one?
Going forward, we would like to meet with people like you. If I see you, I will laugh. Because I know you are giving government
free money.
Because, yes, free money. You pay business money into your personal account. Now wahala na. Now wahala.
Now they hear so?
Now wahala.
Now waiting. Wahala.
Truthfully, you will be in a quagmire. In the sense that there are benefits that government provides. For instance, for anybody that is in a rented apartment, you have what the law says, 20% of your annual income is allowed as a relief or grant for rental. You pay rent 2 million of your house, isn't it? Or 5 million or whatever, for instance. Government say 20% of it. And then, in case maybe you say, okay, my house rent is...
No, wait. 20% of it, now waiting. Now they turn back to you?
Yeah, wait, no. Let me explain.
Okay.
You know, when you are in a rented apartment, every year, many of you here suffer in the hands of your landlords. And government will still want to collect tax. Government look and say no. Anyone that is in rented apartment needs some kind of reliefs, needs some kind of lifting, isn't it? Therefore, what can we do that these people will benefit? They say, okay, let's give them 20% up. If you pay rent of 2 million, for instance, then the law say you should be giving 20%. Then you do the calculation, and then you report to government. And in case of those that will say, okay, I'm paying 30 million as my rent, then government say, okay, there is a cap. Isn't it? There is a cap. That cap is 500,000. So therefore, for me as a taxman, if I want to take your tax, I will now look which one is higher or smaller between taking 20% or taking 500,000. So if your 20% is above 500,000, I will not take 500,000. Sorry, 20% is above 500,000. I'll take 500,000 and leave your 20%. But if it's less, I can allow it, isn't it?
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Elijah, because the topic plenty. If we leave, you will not go today. They said that 30 minutes they give us. They don't they punch me now. Say, our speaker want to add some things. Okay, speaker, over to you.
Thank you very much. For the tax on board is an independent body set up to ensure that your rights is not infringed upon. So I want to emphasize on that. If, just as the Prof have said, somebody is harassing you, you are expected to pay this, you are expected to pay that, there are channels in which you can reach out to the tax on board. And they are independent body. They are not from the tax
office
administration or administrators.
They are like arbitrators.
As they are arbitrators.
All
That's their function.
Okay.
To ensure that your rights are protected.
Right.
That they look at it. You know, going before now, presently now we have the TAT, Tax Appeal Tribunal. You need to engage
a lawyer.
You understand, it's an additional cost.
Yes.
So they've looked at it and found out that there's no really need for that, because some of us may not really have that resources or fund to meet such obligations. So there is a task on board to ensure that your issues or concerns are addressed without going to the courts.
Quickly, then, with that task on board, will it be in every local government? Because if it is about only, will it be at the local position?
We have tax office, that's tax authority in every local government. In Delta State, we have 43 tax offices where you can report your matter to. And when you get to tax office, go straight into the office and meet your guy. All those outside, most of them are not staff. They are touts.
Not here?
They may even wear the
badge.
The bag of the kids. They can even dress more gorgeously. When you get there, enter inside the office and say, we are from so place, and you want to see so person. Every local government has a tax authority where you can report your matter to.
Thank you very much. Okay, come back to Oga.
Okay, thank you very much. In the area of the VAT exempt and zero rated, you know, VAT, as it were, is what you pay is the difference between your input and your output. So when your item that you are into, your stock in trade, is a VAT exempt, it means you must have suffered input that you don't have means of knocking off from the output. So what you can do is to expense it in your books, but you cannot get refund for that input VAT suffered. But with this new introduction taking effect next year, January, for those that are into this type of activities, especially those in agriculture, pharmaceutical products, a lot of them will send the acts to the organizers to see share. You have rights to get refund for input VAT suffered, because what you are now selling as your final product is being VAT at 0%. So you are paying VAT at 0% and you've suffered input. So that's what it entails. Then the issue of your returns. For those of us that are into, as we engage people who employed staff, we have staff in our payroll. We have a lot of incentives as well. We talked about the 150% of your payroll costs, and those engaged that are engaging newly graduated personnel. You also have incentive of 50% of that cost. So these are some of the.
All right, you can see therefore that this tax matter na serious matter, because some of us go dey lose money we're not supposed to lose. Some of us go dey create wahala for ourselves where we're not supposed to create. So one takeaway from what everybody has said so far, which as MSMEs we must take home, is what? Record, record, record. Because if you no get to record, that be the question for the panelists. So this one, only 1 minute I go give you now. If the person no keep record, in receipt where they buy something, he no keep them. The stock wey get for warehouse, e no know. The thing wey sell that day, e no get invoice. How government go take dey tax am?
They cannot even do business. In the first place, business is record. Are you hearing me? Business is record. No matter how minute, no matter how local you are, you know the things you need for your business. If you don't know the name, ask your child to write them down for you. Because if you want to go to market, at times the whole paper, things you won't buy. You feel go with your pikin. Give me this. If you don't know the thing, you go and say, give me this. You go call and give it to you. If you don't have record, you even know what to buy. In the first place, to do a business, you must ready to keep a record. Especially for this task we want to start to. Record is very, very important. Record is very, very important. We don't want to tell you the aspects of punishment. The punishment is more serious than ever before. Are you hearing me? The punishment is more serious than ever before. For example, if you no pay tax, you want to go to court, you are required to pay 50% of that tax down before you go to that court. After the court, you still pay the balance, pay the interest rate, pay the penalty. Then before you pay your lawyer.
Okay. So thank you very much. For those of us that, following your question now, that, okay, you don't have records. You know, as business owner, we're in business to make profits. And record keeping is like a mirror that tells you where you are going. Whether you are breaking even, you are making profits, or you are making loss. So there is need for us to improve on our record keeping so that we will not be found wanting and will not be unnecessarily subjected to any form of tax.
So we are seeing therefore that record keeping is very, very what? Important. As you heard, if you can't keep record, no join business. Oh. Close your business before January 1. Because from January 1, now new regime, now we don't wait in, we don't enter. But if you keep record well, you go enjoy yourself because some of the money where you spend, government they owe you. You go claim the money back. If somebody, your neighbor, come find your trouble tomorrow, want to disturb you, you can't say this neighbor is wicked. You carry matter go court. The first thing court will ask you where your proof that you dey pay tax. If you don't pay tax, you don't get wahala because now you carry yourself come. The tax where you dey owe, you go first pay them before the court case you go waiting, you go start. So MSMEs, please remember, if you carry wood for farm, ant and lizard they follow the wood. If you want to do business, you must be tax compliant. With that, I thank the panel. Thank you very much, all of you, for it never end though. This tax matter, we go discuss them over and over again. Thank you very much. Okay, can we take one question? One here, one here, one here. Then we can respond. Let's take one here. Any woman here? Okay, one. You don't talk before. Any woman will never talk before? All right. Okay. I say we can take two. All right. Please, yes. Number one. At the back. Number two. This side, Inko. No hand. This side. All right. All right. Then this side, yes, one. And at the back, one. So let us start from here. Please, number one. Are you number one, so?
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Please, my question is very simple. For the uneducated market men and women who are not educated and cannot keep record, will the Illiterate Protection Act cover them? Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Yes, madam, please.
Talking about this task, I remember vividly when this, according to Prof, what he said that those touts, I'm a business woman who sells provision. Sometime these boys came to my shop and said, I have to pay tax. I look at the paper. Because first of all, I will ask whether if the paper is being stamped, it was not stamped. And they said, me that is selling beer, I'm selling any key, stout. He said, there's a tax for any key. And I said, what about other provisions? He said, no, say, based on alcohol, I should pay tax of 18,500. I'm here to ask, where is that money going to? Because I don't know the people. And they are always disturbing the community. Because they will come with bike. The next they will tell us that they are coming with police. Up till now, I'm still expecting the police. I have not seen the police. What do we do about that case?
Thank you very much. Yes, at the back. At the back, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm standing on existing protocols, and I have 5 questions.
Only
for
you.
the panelists.
Take only 2. Leave the remaining 3. Write them for paper.
No
You go write
problem,
the remaining 3 and bring them after.
Okay, sir, well noted. Okay, question 1, straight to the point. How can small businesses keep their records properly so they don't mistakenly fall out of the tax exempt category under the new law? Because you keep talking about record.
Thank you.
The second question is this. The new tax law requires e-invoicing and digital VAT systems. How will small businesses that operate manually or in cash, just like Madam said, you are selling something that you just need cash, just small money. How do we key in into the VAT system and the e-invoicing? Thank you.
Thank you very much. My sister, okay, give this one word here. Your hand not they go up since.
Good afternoon, my country people. My question I be this. People when be say, they talk about this new tax when they come for January. The ones when be say they don't pass when they not pay before. When they know they pay, then go see count that one join.
You know can't join. That one don't go.
Then the second question be say, this I don't know whether I go fit Adam, Majam, this revenue. People when they pay revenue. Whether this tax with this revenue gets, is there any relationship?
All right, we'll get that one. Okay, I got it here. Give this one, and the band for back. Now, Augustine can tell you now, say, anybody will get question for this tax matter, make you write them. Under that question, put your name and telephone number that they will get back to you. Where they go submit the question for? So they will be available here. For here. So you can bring your question as long as the paper have your name and telephone number. They would like to have your questions. Thank you. All right.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. My name is John Nkabo. I have 3 questions, please.
Ask only one. Only one.
Oh.
The rest 2, write them.
Okay, the first one is about this tax law. Government have tried for us, we SME. They have tried. I give them kudos.
Thank you.
But the question I want to ask, how will the tax law help Nigerian economy? Will it going to be the same practice British is practicing? In Britain, if you have more than 5 cars, if you have cars, you will be paying tax. If you have a lot of property,
tax.
you will be paying tax. But in Nigeria here, one man can own 10 cars, 15 cars. Will it affect it?
All right, thank you very much. Yes, the man at the back. Is luxury tax part of the new law? That's the question is asking. Yes?
Thank you very much. My name is Ejak Bovi. I want to ask, who are the set of people that are going to be collecting these taxes? Are they from the state government or the federal government are to be collecting these taxes? And why is the government so interested in taxing Nigerians? Like this government has a way of...
Thank you. The question I've been
asked, want to torment
why
Nigerians?
Is government interested in taxing Nigerians? They will answer us. Thank you very much. Now, please, the man who is supposed to correct the questions, get up so that they can see you. If you have any question that you have not asked, The man is there waving his hand. Look at him. He wear tie. He wear tie and coat or a suit he wear. Ask your questions, write it down, put your name and telephone number. They will answer you. Now the panelists, who is going to start answering the questions? Let's start from Prof.
For the person that asked question about ignorance of the law in business. Business is a conscious transaction that based on agreement or contract. And therefore, because based on agreement on contract, ignorance of the law is not an excuse. Did you hear me? So you are not protected by it. You are not protected by it. Eh? That's what I'm telling you now. If you cannot read, listen to me. Business conscious transaction based on agreement or contract. And you cannot enter a contract, you say you don't know. Or enter into an agreement, you say you don't know. Even if you are deaf, they sign for you, you are committed to it. So you are not excused by that ignorance, by that people who have no knowledge of it, because it's an agreement or a contract. That is one. For tax collection, please, there is in Nigeria, there are 3 tax authorities. Former Federal Inland Revenue, now called Nigerian Tax Revenue Service. Nigerian Revenue Service, they are the one in charge of all federal government taxes, irrespective of the source and where it's coming from. The state government is responsible for all taxes. That Delta State Internal Revenue Service is responsible for collection of all taxes, irrespective of the source, irrespective of the where. While the local government revenue authority is responsible for all revenue that are accruable to local government. For you to know which tax is for federal government, which one is for state, or which one for local government. Recently, precisely on the 20th of October, the Joint Revenue Service issued the taxes and levies approved tax for collection as approved by the Minister for Finance. And that law defines the taxes that are payable to federal government, the taxes that are payable to state government, and the taxes that are payable to local government. When you can go to, if you are in Asaba, you can go to Federal Revenue Service or go to Revenue House, Glass House, along Summit Road. You ask for one, Mrs. Juliet, Uwejaya. That is one for state government. For local government, that same law that contains the state government for Delta State also contains that of local government. With that document that has been issued, then you will now know which authority to pay to. And I said, no matter the pressure, don't pay tax to anybody along the road. Are you hearing me? Don't pay tax to anybody along the road. But there is what we call self-service. If you have a various payment platform, you can pay online. All you need to do is to check the website of Delta State Government or Internal Revenue website. You see the payment platform that are available. If you don't know, you can ask your children to check it for you so that you don't pay too long. You don't need to go to any office to pay. You can pay from the comfort of your house. Take the receipt to obtain whatever you want to obtain. You can go to the bank and pay directly by yourself. You can pay through POS. You can pay through transfer without any trouble. All government need to know is evidence of payment, and you get access to what you want. And finally, the digital woman, the e-invoicing. Not every transaction requires e-invoicing. Like the one you are doing with us in this way. Because e-invoice is new development for digital transactions, yes. If you are going to that level, then what we need you to do, you must engage a tax consultant to help you in some of these things there, or a tax process that will help you. Are you hearing me for that?
In addition to the issue of illiteracy is not a loophole. Now that we consider that is something we must face. The fact that you are not educated as a businessman does not exempt you from paying tax. The advice we give is that thank God we have many of our children that are learned. Get a bookkeeper. It might not necessarily be a qualified accountant. Get a bookkeeper. If you can know how to buy and how to sell, you should get somebody that will making you to get the record. Because the moment you claim you don't have record with tax authority, you have make yourself vulnerable. There's something they call BOJ, best of judgment. They look at you and slam an amount on you, then you come out from your O. So please, record keeping is very, very important. Like one of us said there, it even help you. Many of you are running business, you don't know you are running at loss. But the fact that you are seeing money, you are going to market, you are returning, does not mean that you are making profit. It is your record that will speak for you. Either you are making profit or loss. And the tax authority is open to your loss, provided you have an authentic record that will speak for you. So please, let record speak for you. Not that God see me. If God see you, let record speak for you.
Okay. On e-invoicing, it has to do with a software that will be deployed on your own activity software, where the tax collection process will be seamless. As you are selling any item that is VATable, the VAT element is deducted from it and remitted to the relevant, to the Federal Inland Revenue Service, to be known as a revenue NRS as of January. Then in the area of someone not really informed and having challenge keeping record, my own take on that is this. In this new reform, there's what we call presumptive tax. You understand? To fall under that bracket, there are a lot of incentives for low-income earners, and if you don't have records, you can't keep records. You understand? You fall under that presumptive tax bracket. But just as my friend FCA Olushola have said, it will expose you to a higher tax burden that you would have suffered if you had a record. Then someone asks, why is government even interested in tax collection? We have different bodies that render sensitive services to us, and they are not generating any revenue on their part. And the services they render, they are essential services, like the Nigerian Police Force, and we have health care in our various local governments. Government need resources to make these things available. Even our roads that is connecting the urban area to the rural areas, it needs to be constructed. You understand? And government need resources to make these things available. Then someone also asks, what is the relationship between these taxes and levy? Those local governments ones that we are looking at, they are not really taxed at where they are levies. You understand? So, and just as Prof have said, we have different administrative bodies that cover these taxes or levy, as it were. Then somebody, okay, I've addressed the issue of e-invoicing. Okay. Okay. Then how can small businesses keep record? With our devices, our phone now, we have Microsoft there. You can be doing it on your phone. Just open it, save it somewhere. You understand? Then have a trail of your bank activity. Because presently now, with the digitalization of our banking system, most people carry out their banking activity by transfer, by not even going to the bank. So if you have a touch or a trail of your activity, that can also suffice as record keeping. You understand? Because the whole essence of the reform is for the good of low income earners. You understand? The focus is on those that are earning so much, or their lifestyle does not match what they are claiming to be earning. Just as my illusory tax issue. You understand? You can be saying, oh, this is my actual activity, and you'll be taxed on that. And if you find out that, okay, I haven't been taxed on this amount, and you just bought a 2025 car, SUV, so to speak, you now be subjected to additional tax. You understand? In this our area, Delta State, we've not really been experiencing it, but you can agree with me that in Lagos State Internal Revenue Service, we have a lot. For example, now we know Pella, the content creator. You understand? He has been paying his taxes, but when they saw a sharp difference from what he's paying and his lifestyle, he was written and he was expected to, he was addressed and he's expected to pay more. So that's it.
I want to chip into this question of luxuries and petitions or unreal income. This is an experience. Somebody was in my office somewhere 2 weeks ago. He came, we gave him a letter to reassess him, and the guy came, he was saying all manners of things. Before he could finish what he's doing with me, some of my staff had already browsed through, checked his Twitter account, and saw where this guy was, was introducing himself to have bought 2 Jeeps in a day, 2. This one G-Wagon, another one Lexus Jeep. So what I want to say is that, truthfully, government has good intention on the issue of these tax reforms. Why I'm saying so is that, you know, now, those people that earns more are going to pay more. Because imagine, your first 800,000 exempted, your next threshold, we are going to charge all the statutory reliefs that are allowed. Pension contribution, National Housing Fund, National Health Insurance, whatever. Before we can say the first money will be charged at what? Isn't it? But once your income per annum, after all these deductions, exceed 50 million, the rate is 25%. And why I'm so happy is that if the big men pay more, they will be forced to ask government, what are you doing with this money you are collecting from us? But in as much as we at the lower level are the ones.
The guy says it's part of the lower level. Do you agree? Do you agree? Okay.
So now, a situation whereby those people that has the ears of government were asked to pay more because of what they have. And the importance of this tax ID that I talk about and tax card, going forward, all your transactions are going to be monitored. You declare to an authority that your income is 300,000. This 300,000 that you declare, fine, we will take it. But all of a sudden, we saw that you went into one boutique and you bought a shoe or a cap of X amount, and this one, you go and buy a car, you buy this, you take your girlfriend, you do her birthday, you do whatever. I can assure you, all these expenses that you are incurring, at the end of the day, it is going to reflect on your account.
Thank you very much, the panelists.
Thank
you very much, sir. The truth really is that the matter of tax cannot be exhausted in one day. But let us round up.
In addition to, somebody talk that is the past tax by forgotten. No. There's something they call back duty audit. Even the law gave the tax authority 6 years to go back and check. So the
6 years?
Yes. 6 years.
6 years.
So that is it.
So, madam, the old one, you never forget Tamo. Government is still looking for the money.
See, let me tell you, the penalty for not filing, you will be exempted. You will not be asked to pay. But the government say you must file a return. When you fail to file that return, if it is VAT returns, first month, we will charge you 50,000. And then 25,000 subsequently, for which the failure continues.
Every month.
Every month. As the failure continues, we will continue to charge you 25,000. To gross it off for a year,
If you fail to file 1 month return, let's say January returns, the money you are going to pay at the end of the day, you calculate 50,000 for the first month, 25,000.
That brings me to the question. Are you saying that from January, filing is monthly, not annual?
No. Even before, there are returns that are filed monthly, and there are returns that are filed annually.
Okay.
It depends on which class or category you belong to.
But when you fail, the penalties are calculated on monthly.
Yes. See, there are 2 returns. One return is for business enterprise. If you have enterprise, your duty to FIRS is to file your VAT monthly returns. If you have limited liability, your duty is to file company income tax at the end of company's accounting date, which the first speaker spoke about. You have 6 months. Assuming your accounting date is December, you have from January to June 30th to file the return of last year. If you go a day after June 30th, your returns is late, and there is going to be penalty. The one that people suffers more is VAT. Why? Because it's a monthly affair. Just like what Prop says, we have an app, and this app you file from the comfort of your office, your room, even in the bathroom. You can send our return, no problem, isn't it?
Thank you very much.
Is there?
Finally,
in Delta State, we have made arrangement for each category of trades you belong to register under us.
Membership organization.
If, for example,
this is very important. Join a business membership organization.
For example, if a fashion designer join that society, if you plait hair, join that group. We have made arrangement every 2 months. We hold meeting with you to discuss tasks with you. At times, we can use the information we gather from your group to assess all of you equally, to make sure that you are well represented. And at the end, we may even make arrangement where your association is responsible for collecting the tax and paying to government.
All right, let us get a closing remark now from Madam. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. On a serious note, record keeping is very important. Compliance is as important as payment of tax. Compliance on payment, compliance on return, compliance of true assessment of your business, of yourself. The new tax law is basically based on self-assessment. And where you tell lies, where you are honest enough, you will be caught up with penalty and all offenses that will bring attention, and you will be held liable. The penalty of not filing true return is 1 million, and subsequent interest and fine. So please, for SME, for you to prosper and progress, please file honestly, keep record so that you do not miss out on the benefit of the new tax law. Thank you.
So I want to thank the panelists. Please give a hand of applause for the panelists. The tax is a big issue. From January 1, we are entering a new era as applicable to tax. Do not be caught napping. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you. You know, tax matters can actually take a lot of time, because I told you yesterday it's a very explosive area, and I'm sure that you have enjoyed it. So just reserve your question and send them to us at Demsmeda. Check our website, you will see our email, and so on. We'll forward them to the appropriate authority to attend to you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You take our group photographs now, while we begin to set up for the very last, before we go into the master class and the pitching. Quickly, the next panel, we have Mr. Louis Osiobi, Delta State Webmaster. Please, can we put our hands together for him as he comes up stage? Please, can you just begin to come up? The panel session, leveraging social media and artificial intelligence to accelerate SME growth in a digital economy. That it's what we'll be looking at. We're actually going to collapse two sessions together. We'll be looking at beyond borders, unlocking market opportunities for MSMEs through export promotion. And to be on the panel, I'd like to invite Mr. Kadri Charles, Dr. Favor Akpodiomere, and Dr. Jasper Eradiri. They both have 10 minutes each. So if you hear your name, please come out, sit down on the panel. Our first, Mr. Jasper, Dr. Jasper Eradiri, Dr. Favor Akpodiomere, Mr. Kadri Charles. We already have Louis sitting, the webmaster, sitting. We're going to be having two panels sessions together, two topics together. First of all, Louis will be speaking to the topic, leveraging social media and artificial intelligence, A1, to accelerate SME growth in a digital economy. Where's Mr. Kadri? Kadri Charles. Where's Dr. Favor? Dr. Favor, where are you? Where's Dr. Favor? Where's Kadiri? Can somebody put a call across to Kadiri? Charles, Mr. Charles Kadiri, where is he? It's not here. Where it's okay, Dr. Jasper is already seated. Do we have the representative of the Nigerian Export Promotion Council? Is he here? Okay, please come this way, madam. She's going to be our second guest speaker, and she's going to be speaking on beyond borders, unlocking market opportunities for MSMEs through export promotion. The panelists, it's just only one person that is here. Where's Mr. Kadiri and Dr. Favor Akpodiomere? DJ, please, let's have a start of music for 2 minutes. DJ.
Is that your testimony? Listen. Even before I pray, Jehovah Nissi answered me.
Yeah, Mr. Kadri, please. All right, quickly, I'd like to invite the lead for the panel session, leveraging on social media and artificial intelligence. A1, to accelerate SME growth in a digital economy. Dr. Favor, please occupy. All right, quickly, Louis Osiobi. He is the Delta State Webmaster. Please, can we put our hands together for him, quickly?
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Louis Zokumo Osiobe. I'm the Delta State Webmaster, and this is going to be a more practical class. I can see a lot of persons not smiling. So I would want them to put the slide. I'll be very brief so we can scroll through on this quickly. Talking about this topic, it's something that I believe everybody has been talking about business, but this time we want to talk about how you can sell your business, how you can make money off your business, how you can take your business from where it is to where you want it to be, leveraging on AI, artificial intelligence, and social media. So, can they please put the slide? Unamdi. Hello? So while waiting for them to put on the slide, I will start by talking about what AI is all about. AI is actually a branch of computer science. It's a branch of computer science, software. You can say computer, you can say machine. Are you understanding me? Machine that actually needs human intelligence to carry out services. And example of AI we talk about very common. We all know what ChatGPT is. That's an AI solution. We have DeepSeek. We have Deepfake. We know of so many phone calls that can be made. We know of so many people using videos of different persons to advertise their products. Those are all examples of AI. Now, let's talk about social media. Social media is actually a website, an app, or any platform through which an individual can create content, interact with one another online, and share information. So talking about the topic, leveraging social media and AI in enhancing sales, I would tell you the combination between social media and AI gave birth to the digital economy. And what are we talking about? Digital economy, it's something that actually creates a leverage, a level playing ground for all SME to compete with global standard and bigger companies. Do anybody understand what I'm saying? Okay, let me explain more practical. Let me be more practical about this. Now, for instance, I can create content with my Facebook, for instance. So if I can create content with my Facebook, I can sell my products. And what are we doing? It's going beyond borders. Okay, the slide is up. Okay, leveraging social media. Let's just go to the next slide, please. Next. Okay, let me just go on while I was explaining something. Now, if I can create a content with, okay, he's scrolling up. Okay, that's okay. Just go up because of time. Just go up. I've talked about that. Just go up. Screw up. Just screw. Stop there. The digital economy is actually a level playing field for SME to compete with global standard because you are going beyond borders. If you have a Facebook account and you create a content on Facebook, somebody in the US can see it. It means that you can actually sell yourself, sell your products. You're talking about export. You can make contacts, have customers with someone or contact with someone in the US, in the UK, any part of the world through social media. And you can actually do this in different ways. For instance, you could talk about smart advertising, whereby you can sell your product through creating of content. We have a whole lot of online CEOs here, and they are making so much money. And the last speaker talked about Pella. What is he doing? He's selling a brand. Your brand can be digital, can be a hardware goods, can be something you can place your hand on. But the most important thing is leveraging the interface through which you are selling that product to a large audience. What it means is that if Nigeria is over, let's say 80 billion person, with the help of social media and AI, you have the world as a global village whereby you can sell your product from here to anybody in the world. I can tell you that. Now, just slide up. Okay, now, social media is actually, okay, let's just go through this. Social media is your gateway to growth. What it means that through social media, you can grow your business in any form. How do you do it? You can create a page for your business. You can create a website for your business. Somebody can contact you. If I don't know you have a product, the easiest way to advertise your product is through social media, through a website. I must know you have something for me to buy from you. Part of the problem we have is that nobody even know what we are selling. Nobody know what we are selling. And the only way we can make what we are selling available to the public is actually packaging this content and putting it in the world for everybody to see. Just go up a little bit. Now, okay. Now, AI is your competitive equalizer. What it means is that if I'm a $1 billion company and you are a 1 million naira company, we will be in the same market because that is the competition you face. But guess the beautiful thing. Nobody will know whether you're a $1 million company or you're a $1 billion company when you're on social media. It's called packaging. How well are we packaging what we have to make it look like $1 billion? That's where AI comes in. Because the materials that will be available to you is available to those people. And the beautiful thing is that you can leverage on intelligence of AI to enhance that business without spending a dime. For instance, have you ever one day just take up your computer or your phone using AI and say, okay, look, I'm into akara selling. Just put like 10 ways to sell akara for the people of Asaba. AI, just the prompt, it will give you when you ask the right question. The question is that we're not asking the right questions, so we don't get the right answers. So if you do that, for instance, it can give you the niche, it can give you your area that you're covering, the geography, the population, what category of persons are going to be are more likely to patronize your products. AI can give you that. And it's as simple, just ChatGPT is free. Just download it on your phone and ask the question, or DeepSeek. So that's what AI gives to you. Just go up. Just go up, just go up. Go. No, just go up. Okay, no, take it down now. Okay. Now, addressing your concerns. We don't have the technical expertise. I believe a lot of persons are saying that. But the beautiful thing is that these solutions are not built for programmers. They are built for business users like you. So it's not a problem. These things are built for you, not for the programmers. The next one is we can't afford expensive technology. Many powerful tools have free, affordable. They are free and affordable. Apart from that, you have free license that you can use to get the same product out. The next is, we are too busy to learn. My brother, I said, if you cannot pay, they say, let me know how I put, there's a word for it. If your health is priceless, for instance, the knowledge you invest in yourself to get you to the next level is priceless, because you will save a lot of time and effort when you automate your business. Now, our industry is different. My brother, customers are the same globally. The customer for your business in Nigeria is the same customer for your business in the UK. They have the same behavioral attitude towards products. Next. Just go up. Okay, now, no, just take it down. Opportunity, the opportunity is now. Social media gives you voice. AI gives you intelligence. Together, they give you the advantage. And lastly, the future belongs to SMEs, bold enough to embrace the change and smart enough to leverage on technology. So the idea about this is to help you understand that technology is the future. If you start today, you'll be ahead of your mates who start tomorrow. Don't wait. The time is now. Thank you.
Is that all you can do for Osiobe? The webmaster, Delta State webmaster, we're very proud of you. Quickly, like I did say, we're doing 2 sessions in pari passu. We'll take on our very next session, which is Beyond Borders, Unlocking Market Opportunities for MSMEs through Export Promotion. The guest speaker from the Nigerian Export Promotion Council, I'd like to make welcome Mrs. Florence Anokwa. Please put your hands together as she comes up stage.
Okay, thank you, sir. Okay, I will. Good afternoon, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I stand on the existing protocols. My name is Florence Anokwa, and I am representing the Nigeria Export Promotion Council in this workshop. I'm pleased to be here today at the invitation of the Delta State Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises Development Agency to speak on a topic that is very important to the growth of MSME in Delta State. The topic today that I'm going to do justice to is Beyond Borders, Unlocking Market Opportunities for SMEs through Exports Promotion. Please, can I have the slide? That is my overview. Now, I'm going to talk about why we must look beyond border. Why must the SMEs in Delta State look beyond border? Nigeria must diversify its economy. Local markets are becoming crowded. Local market, we have a lot of products here in Delta State in Nigeria that is overcrowded, that need to go outside Nigeria. So that is why this program is very important. Local demand for African product is rising. Go to Africa, they need your product. Go to US, they need your product. So how do we export this product? That is why we are here. What opportunity exists in non-oil? What opportunity do you have? What opportunity are you going to get from non-oil? Delta State SMEs are already producing many of these products we are going to mention today. Please permit me to start. Please, can you go up? Go up, go up. Start with, okay. I'm not seeing. Okay, I'm going to talk about what is exports. Can you give me that slide for exports definition? I'm not even. Okay. No, go. Go up, go up. Okay, what is exports? We have said so much here about exports, but I'm not going to dwell deep into it. I'm just going to define it for you and make one or two things that you need to know. Export means selling your product to customers in another country. When you produce here in Nigeria and send your product outside, you have done what? Exported. It could be formal or informal exports that you have done. So now, we want to see how we can do a formal export, because most of the people, the SMEs, they have relations in abroad. They get across to them and said, look, I have this product, I'm processing Gary here. I want to send this product to you, help me look for markets. They send the sample to the brother or sister or friend over there, and they begin to look for market for them. That is not export. You have not done export because you don't have any document that is attached to that business that you have done. So we are going to look at why do we need to export? Why do you have to export? We want to, you export it because you want to expand your business, you want to increase your revenue, you want to create employment. As you are exporting, you are creating employment because you are not the only one that will do that processing if you are processing or sourcing of your products. So you need to employ some hands to assist you. So you are creating job opportunities. We're also going to go up, please. Go up. Okay, let me use my phone. Selling, as we have said, we are going to look at the documents that we are going to use for this export business. We have a lot of documents that are involved in export business, a lot of them. So we are going to talk about them now. We have the NAPC registration. The NAPC certificate is one of the documents that you need. As an exporter, you must register your business with CAC. You must register your business with CAC. That is number one. You must have a limited liability company that qualifies you to export your products from Nigeria to any country of your choice. Then you talk at, after that, you must have NAPC certificates. That also will allow you. Then the certificate of origin is one of the documents that you need. If you're exporting from Nigeria, producing from Nigeria, you need certificate of origin that describe the origin of that product. Where is it coming from? Is it Nigeria? You must specify it there. And that document must show that the product is Nigeria origin. Then you have your NSP form. Some people, they are doing exports. They say they are doing exports and they don't have, they didn't open NSP form. That is Nigeria Export Proceed form. Normally it was in form, a kind of document given to you when you go to the bank, they give you the form. But now it's online. You must access it through their website. It's monitored by Central Bank of Nigeria, then through the commercial bank. So you go on to their website and access the form. And also we have the clean certificates of inspection. It's also one of the documents that you need to have. And another one is the fumigation certificate and the phytosanitary certificate that issued by the National Agricultural Quarantine Services, bill of lading, pro forma invoice, and your packaging list. So these are all the documents that you need to have for you to qualify to export formally. It depends on the products. So don't be scared that, all these documents, how can I get them? It depends on what you are producing. So now, finally, I'm going to talk about the product. Please, can you show me the slide, those products that are there? I want to see them. Yes, okay. So these are some of the products that we have here in Delta State. Some of our exporters are exporting it to different countries of the world. You can have a look. We have the vegetable, all these products. Some of them are under vegetable. We have a lot of products that you can export. We can't go deep to it because we are running out of time. You can just have a look to it. We have a very packaged products there. Some are the processed products. We have the chili pepper process. We have Gary also is there. Then we have the honey is also there. And different products that you need to export. We also have the catfish, dry catfish. You can see the way they are being processed neatly. They took their time to make sure that these products are well processed. Because where you are sending these products to, particularly the US market, is concerned about where the food product is produced. They want to know, where are you producing these products, where the food product is produced, the state of the factory where the products are being produced. Some small and medium enterprises, they are in their bedroom producing products. And they will tell you, we want to export. How do you export? When you don't have a factory, you don't have a facility where you are processing your products, and you want to have incentive as well. The government should give you incentive. I don't know how it works out. So now, the state of the factory where the products are processed is very important. The ingredients, packaging and labeling, your nutritional content of the products before the product will be accepted in the international markets. So these are all you need to know. You register your product with the regulatory food agencies like NAFDAC, SON, and all the rest, regulatory agencies for them. So permit me to also talk about what NNPC is doing to promote the SMEs. We have the trade fair. Like some SMEs are having difficulties in getting markets. Some of them will say, like the first speaker has talked about social media. Social media is very, very important. It's #1 tools. If you want to get market for your product, you must engage the social media. If you don't have the knowledge, please employ a person who can do it for you, who can be posting your products online in Facebook, in linkme.com, in WhatsApp business group, and every other social media tools that you know that can promote your business. Then you can also register with Alibaba.com, B2B.com, GoForBusinessWorld.com. These are international platforms that you can engage. Register with them, pay your money because you want to do business. It's not free. Pay your money. They will log in. I give you a password that you will use to log into their website where you can access information concerning your product. They want to see your catalog. You must have a catalog of all your products. Send it to them. They will begin to look at it one after the other, and buyers will begin to send inquiries to you. So that is that. I'm going to also talk about the EEG, because somebody mentioned about EEG. He said the EEG is, I don't know, I can't remember, but I know it talk about EEG. So what is EEG? EEG is Export Expansion Grant. It's a post-shipment inspection designed to support MSMEs to expand their business. So this is, EEG is one of the incentives that Nigeria Export Promotion Council gives to exporters, registered exporters. If you are not registered with NEPC, you can't qualify for the EEG. So there is criteria for it. One that, like I said before, you must be an exporter. You must have carried out formal export. Remember, I talk about formal and informal. So you must have carried out formal export, have all the requirements. You must be a manufactured exporter or semi-manufactured exporter. You must have a minimum of annual export turnover of 5 million. 5 million is it's a chicken change. Is it not? Is it not a chicken change? If you are exporting with a huge amount of money, and NEPC is saying you must have 5 million as your annual return, I beg now, it's a chicken change for us. Please, can you clap for NEPC? Clap for them now. Why now? Okay, thank you so much. The Nigerian exporters can get between 5% to 15% of their annual export value. 5 or 15% of their annual export value, depending on export product category. It depends on what you have exported. They give you 5% or 15% as your EEG return, if only you do the right thing, get all the required documents. So they are warning me. I think I will stop here. Thank you for listening. If you have further questions, please, our office is at Felix Oloriogun Secretariat. We are ground floor. So we are there. From Monday to Friday, we will attend to you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That was a beautiful presentation by Mrs. Florence Awokura. I'd like to invite Benjamin Aduli, who will moderate. Export. You can export Usi.
Thank you very much. We looked at two different things now. One is using social media, digital platforms to market your product. Then we're looking at cross-border. But let me try and summarize the two, because we're going to give the panelists a very short time, because we still have 2 sections today and our time is going. Yes, that's what I've been told, that there's still a position for pitching and all of that. So now, in the view of the panelists, what is the easiest way for MSME to export, looking at aggregators and joint export platform? Because export is not easy. Social media is also not easy to manage in terms of quality control. So I want you to comment on aggregation. How can aggregation, working in groups, help SMEs to grow? Let me start with our friend here.
Thank you very much. Before we go into export, like my office, we had this platform we had. Before you can export your goods, it has to sell in our markets, like Ebano, ShopRite, Toro Yankee, Next Cash and Carry, and the rest, locally. So we had a platform where we carry their goods. If ShopRite or Spar takes your goods, you know it's good for export. So that was one of the major things we did. We had certification, we're directing them to NEPC, we directed them to NAFDAC and SON. My office also carried some people to New York 2 years ago for artwork. And their artwork is in the best hotel in Florida. We took some other guys to Ghana and Togo. The people who took to Ghana and Togo were the ones that could pass their products through the local supermarkets, or let me say the major supermarkets, because ShopRite and Spar are the major supermarkets. Thank you.
All right. Dr. Jasper, in this regard, let's look at the aftermarket. What are the opportunities for data-based MSMEs within the aftermarket?
Okay, thank you very much. I am excited to speak over this because export is actually the in thing. MSMEs, like we know, are the engine room for growth. It means they've got products, and it means that they can scale on those products, and those products can be everywhere, globally and continentally. Now, Africa is talking about a borderless market. And that borderless market is anchored on SMEs. You cannot have a borderless market if goods of SMEs do not move across border. Interestingly, I keep on saying that Delta State is a huge asset. The SMEs here are industrious, they are resilient, and I think that if they put themselves together, they can take advantage currently of the Continental Free Trade Zone, trade area. Particularly, the Nigerian Export Promotion Agency, I think we should commend them for the number of things they've done for other MSMEs I know about across Nigeria. For instance, we were in Algeria in September for the IATF. Export Promotion NEPC ensured that Nigerian products, Nigerian MSMEs were out there for their products to be seen and then for people to patronize their products. Again, we were in South Africa for, what was it called? For ITC global meetings. NEPC was there. I think the executive secretary, Mrs. Noye Ayeni. And then she ensured too that Nigerian products, Nigerian MSMEs were there. So basically, the products are getting around the continent. So, but where do the Delta MSMEs fit in?
Good, that's the question.
What do they know about the Continental Free Trade Area? How do they fit in? Who is coordinating them? Is there a desk? Is there an intentional effort of government to ensure that products from Delta State are taken out? The products go beyond agriculture. Basically, in our own outfit, we are very interested in an aspect we call GMAPs. And what is GMAPs? It's Global Markets Aggregation Provisional Services. So we ensure that the products are seen in the continent in Africa, and we ensure that the products are seen everywhere else in the globe. Market access, we know of the markets, and so basically we are willing to help coordinate Delta State MSMEs in the areas where they have competitive and comparative advantage to ensure that their products are exported going in line with the standards. There are various standards. NEPC is one, preparing you at this stage. But you also have the continental standards. And that's what you're talking about, ASO. Then locally, I think you also have SO and SON. And then if you were dealing, assuming you were dealing with the American market at that time, AGOA was one window we're operating with. Now, there are various other windows we operate with. So the point is that we are able to help put together, with the consent of Demsmeda, we are willing to help put together the Delta State MSMEs who want to move their products outside. And now some of the issues we have here is working in silos. People here, not everybody knows what to do. Some people have products, they don't know the market. They can't access the market. They cannot make their products to be fit enough for export. And so some of the things we're able to do is to provide that service and ensure that the logistics of products moving from point A to point B is ensured. And then you know that continentally at the AFCFTA Secretariat in Accra, I chair the BSO Committee for Trade and Investment. And because I chair that, I like to see that the issues of trade and investment for MSMEs are catered for. So I am willing to hold hands with Demsmeda to see that products from Delta State and perhaps the rest of Nigeria are able to benefit from that window. Export is a good thing and is going to help for exponential growth of MSME ecosystem. Thank you.
Okay, now when we also talk about export, volume is important because you cannot be producing 10 carton and you want to discuss export. So the next panel is, how do we ensure therefore that our MSMEs can meet the volume required when you go into export?
Okay, good afternoon all. I want to first of all appreciate Demsmeda for this conference. It's very apt, okay? We must understand from what the last speaker said, you know, it's good that we're here and we have people like you who are willing to carry us along. You see, you talked about the aggregation initially. I'm an advocate of the fact that we must move our MSMEs from being small to the next level. Because most times when we talk about MSMEs, people just say it's just that small, just that small. But if you go out there, you see there are some products that are already at international standard. We were in Togo like 3-4 years back, and I tell you the truth, we were champions on the market. You know, all thanks to the office of the special advisor to the governor on trade and export, you know, may I so rest in peace, late Mrs. Shemite Bello. Then we were supposed to go on that trip with NEPC, but because of some, we don't know how it happens, and I've been to Abuja office of NEPC to let them know that sometimes Delta State is being marginalized. And you know, on that occasion, NEPC just dropped us. We followed it up to the last level. We went to the zonal pitch, and they just dropped us for no reason. The office of Mrs. Shemite picked it up and said they would sponsor us, and we went. They picked a few of us and went to Togo. I can tell you the truth that we stood out tall. So we have products in Delta State. Now, the only thing like we can do in the area of volume is we must work together. We must be able to come together and say, okay, you have Gary, you have granite, you have soya, you have some. How do we put it? Because there's compartmentalization in export. If you can't take the entire container, we might be able to do groupage. We can do groupage, you know. So there must be this understanding of us, the MSMEs. It's not a question, our competition is not with ourselves. The market is so large that we cannot occupy. So whatever you have, bring it to the table. Then don't hide. Most of us, we hide. If your product is not up to standard, bring it to the table so that somebody can tell you. Because if they don't tell you, you might just be a champion in your little kitchen. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So when we now, how do we leverage the internet to know where our products are needed most? I'm coming back to the webmaster now. How do we leverage the internet, the AI to know where your products are needed most? I'm saying that because I watched a video recently where a Nigerian man in London was selling corn, one corn for £1. One corn, just one. For how much? £1, in case you don't know, now almost 3,000 naira. Oh. For one, just one. So if you know where your product is needed most, you might make more money. 1 minute, 1 minute.
Okay, on this topic, it's quite easy. That's because these tools are available to everybody, and there is a paid and there are free version. For instance, let me just talk about ChatGPT. For instance, I don't know if anybody here is using ChatGPT for their business. It's something that you should have on your phone, because you might not know that these tools are available, but it can do a whole lot for you, just the same way with DeepSeek. For instance, like you said, if I want to know if, for instance, let's say I'm selling tomatoes right now, and I want to know in Asaba here, the numbers or the area where Asaba tomato is in high demand, all I need to do is go to ChatGPT, because the people's opinion, the people's perspective is captured in the internet. This is the reason why if you're on Facebook, for instance, let's say you buy a product from Facebook, maybe you buy one phone, you discover that all through the week, all through the month, you discover that it is phone adverts that you'll be seeing, because your perception was captured in the internet. That's the same way when you buy any product, your perception is captured. So all you need to do is leverage the internet using tools such as ChatGPT or DeepSeek, and just type, how can I do this? Where is this product needed? And you will get the answer. Thank you.
Very simple and sharp. If you do not know how to use ChatGPT, you need to learn it now. And it can teach you. You know how to learn. As long as you have a phone that is Android phone, or just download it and just open it and ask him, how can I use, what can I do for you? You'll be surprised the answer you will get. And it's very, very interactive. You know how to use it at all. So finally, just 1 minute for the panelists. Delta State can be a powerful exporter of products and services. True of us. Very true. As SMEs, you can take advantage of this. You can key in. Again, we need to work with business associations who can train you to know how to take advantage, because in the digital world that we are now, you are no longer what? Local. Every business is now international, and you must learn to operate your business as an international business, not as a local business. And with Demsmeda, get closer, register with Demsmeda, join the different user groups within the Demsmeda, and I'm sure that as long as you are open to training, you can grow, taking advantage of these platforms that have been discussed. Now, lastly, Export Promotion Council. Do you have your local office here in case anybody wants to contact you? Please.
Thank you, sir. Like I said before, our office is in Felix Olorogun Secretariat. We are on the ground floor. Our website is nepc.gov.ng, www.pc.gov.ng. You can also browse to know what we are doing. So, and if you have any further questions, you can visit us there. We are there to train you from zero to export. Thank you.
All right. Do we have questions from the audience for the panelists? We will just take just 2 questions. One from this side and one from this side, if we have any question for export for small businesses. If there are, yes, one person at the center there, you can take your question quickly. Do we have any microphone for him? If not, I can amplify it for you.
Thank you very much. Standing on the same protocol, my name is Comrade Peter Wanonu. I just want to ask, for the sake of some of our market women here, this question goes to the webmaster. How can the local woman here who is selling tomato leverage on this AI tool? Like, for instance, somebody was just asking me, how do I download the ChatGPT AI tool to be able to, and I said the first thing you download, then you say, how do they get this knowledge? And how can they meet you so that they can leverage on this knowledge to help them in this AI to leverage on their market? Thank you.
Okay, first of all, ChatGPT is an app. It's also you also have a web base, so you don't need to download more of the time. You can just type it on Google ChatGPT and it opens. That's one. Apart from that, everybody who attended this conference registered, and we are, my office is working closely with Demsmeda, and we are also going to create, we'll talk after, and we'll create a database with all the information gathered. So if there's any question coming from, maybe there's any idea that you want to help, we can help to drive technologically, we can actually provide you with that solution, because the government is doing everything in its powers to help SMEs move across the border. So when that comes, when there's any demand in such, we can create those groups and we will attend to you. So talking about the lady talking about how she can meet and get, it's very simple. Once you meet any, you get to Demsmeda or from the group on WhatsApp, we can help you. Thank you.
So I want to just suggest Demsmeda, I hope there will be a WhatsApp group for all the participants that attended this program. Good. He says there's already a WhatsApp group. If you are not there, they will add you, provided you registered at the hall when you were joining, so they can add you. So that you can also ask your questions on the group, and you can get people to answer your question. That's one. Any other question? Is the second question, so that we can wrap up this section. And then thank you very much, everyone. I think we thank you very much for joining us in this second. I want to have a photo section before we can all then take a leave.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ben. 2 more sessions to go, have lunch, and we'll be done. Like I did say.
Hold on. Hello? Hello?
All right, like I did say, everybody has a gift. And I can assure you that by 5 p.m. we are done. 5 p.m. What's the time now? After 5 p.m. we are done. Very brief. Very last, before we go to the pitching will be 30 minutes. The awards 10 minutes. And this very conversation 10 minutes. So quickly, I'd like to invite for the masterclass, risk management masterclass representative here. Where are you? Risk management, NAFDAC, Board of Bank of Industry. Please come up stage. We don't have all the monopoly of time. If I call you, just come up stage. Risk management, Bank of Industry, NAFDAC. You are going to speak for 2 minutes. That is the master class. 2 minutes. 2 minutes each. The master class will not go more than 10 minutes. We will not do more than 10 minutes. I'd like to start by inviting risk management first. Risk management. Do you have the representative here? Please come up stage and talk to us. 3 minutes. 3 minutes, so we can wrap up in 10 minutes. Your time starts now. After this, we'll do the pitching, award presentation, and lunch.
Good evening, all.
I said, good evening, all. Please, are we set for us? Okay. We want to first of all appreciate the organizers of this wonderful program. We want to thank you for what you have brought us to do here since yesterday till now. My name is Mark Collins, Msme, and I'm here to just introduce what I've been asked to do. That has to do with effective risk management strategies for MSME's growth and development. We can agree with us that we have a lot of challenges with establishing a working or successful program as far as MSME is concerned. A lot of us we've heard a lot today, and since yesterday till now, and we've seen so much, we've heard so much as well concerning the growth of MSMEs, especially in Delta State. So what are those risks that are inherent in having a very successful MSME as far as Delta State is concerned? There are so many of them, but because of time, we may not be able to go through all. But what I have here, I just want to make a single statement, if the slides are ready. First of all, just listen to this. According to John A. Shedd in 1928, he said, a ship is a very common statement in enterprise management, and he said, a ship is safe in a harbor, but that is not what ships are built for. A ship is safe at a harbor, but that is not what they are meant for. What I'm saying by this statement is simple, that avoiding risks may feel safe, but nothing meaningful is achieved without venturing into uncertainties. That is to say that, let me give an example with somebody who is traveling. Yeah, there are a lot of stories and issues and risks involved in traveling, but if you look at those challenges we have on the road, you may not be able to travel, and then you will lose a lot in your business. So there is need for us to venture beyond our comfort zones in order to get what we want. Am I making sense here? So, when we say a ship is safe in harbor, but that is not what ships are meant for. They're actually meant to be on top of waters. But if you decide, if you are scared and afraid of what problems you are going to save or have right on top of water, then you better keep it at the harbor. But that is not what it's meant for. So what I say in essence here is that if we continue to avoid risk because of the uncertain things, then we may not be able to move forward. Therefore, it is important for us to see risk as integral parts of organizational success. Then what is internal, external, or enterprise risk management? This is a process applied by management in finding what could or what could go wrong across the entire organization and entity, and it is kept a key part of corporate governance. It is a process applied by business owners or operators, in finding key part of or what could be referred or regarded as something that is wrong, so that we want to avoid them at all costs. I want to look at just a few fundamental steps in risk management process for MSMEs. Number one is, first of all, identify the risks inherent, either departmentally or at a global setting. Internal risks that we need to watch out for includes weak accounting system. We've said it here, a lot of people have talked about it, that if we have weak accounting system in our organization, there's going to be a problem for us. Then poor staffing. In other words, we should be involved in large-scale training or capacity building for all our staff, so that we'll be abreast of what these risks are all about. Fraudulent tendency and actions, then lack of adequate inventory control could also be a problem. The need for us to identify them first of all, before now think of or preferring solution as to what areas we can solve this problem. And then, of course, there are also general tools that we need to evaluate. To set a team of experts that should understand risk. If you're having challenges with any of these, you set what? A team of risk experts that should understand risk, able to help you out. Prioritize to capture what we call PTC, those areas that need urgent attention, either to, first of all, avoid, you need to avoid this risk if needful, if possible, or you reduce or minimize its occurrence, or possibly accept them. So you avoid them, you reduce or minimize, or you accept this risk. If you are traveling, for instance, and look at all the challenges of this security along the highway, the highway in Nigeria, and you decide not to, because out of fear, all you need to do is to make up your mind. Either you avoid traveling, or you look for a way to mitigate this by looking at the alternative means of traveling, or you accept it. At the end of the day, I'm sure you'll be able to arrive at your destination. Then the risk assessment, analysis, and evaluation is also one area we need to look at, looking at the quantitative and qualitative aspect of our likelihood and impact. And you can do that by ranking. First, you need to rank your risk in different categories. It could either be low. If you see it as a high risk, what are you supposed to do? If you also see it as a medium risk, what are you supposed to do as a risk expert? And if you see it as a very, very low risk, something that you can accept, then you can go ahead as well. Because of time, let me just conclude by going straight to what we call risk register template for MSMEs. It's important that we create or have this register. It's a complete guide for specific risk areas in MSMEs. I don't want to bore us with much because of time. Let me just go straight to the last aspect of it. That is the risk rating guide. We have a diagram or a table here that I classify as risk rating guide. It is now left for you as an individual or as an operator to look at these risk areas and then classify them by way of rating. It depends on you, it depends on the large and the size of your organization. You could say, okay, between 1 to 5. You want to rate the risk level to be low, then what action are we expected to take if your risk rating is between 1 to 5? Then going beyond risk 1 to 5 and 6 to 14, which is also rated as medium risk level, then what are you supposed to do? You manage with control. But if you go beyond the level that you have set for yourself, depending on the size of your organization, say 15 to 25, then it could be regarded as a high risk level. Then in that case, immediate actions will be required. In each of these categories, either you avoid the risk, you reduce or mitigate, or possibly you will accept this risk. In summary, for us to achieve our position in the risk aspect, then you need to first of all, risk identification. You need to identify the risks that are inherent in your business. Then assessment and prioritize the ratings, like I said before. Then you develop treatment plans. How do I handle or tackle these risks that I have identified already in my business? How? Then you also profess solutions in the area of implementing control. For those of us in the banking as well, you know what to do. They also have a control system in our banking industry or in any business that you are into, so that you'll be able to tackle this area. Then you monitor, review, and report. Communicate, and so much has been said about documentation today. And if you don't document your facts and figures, there's always a challenge. Then you build a risk culture in organization to be able to approve some of these things. So you design a working register, like I said before. Then you risk sharing. The table I just showed you now has to do with the scoring guide and as well as a risk rating guide that will help grow your organization. On that note, I want to also thank you so much for this privilege and say again that for us to understand risk which is mandatory and important in an organization. I quote, I made that same quote again, that the ship is safe in harbor, but that is not what ships are built for. Therefore, it's important that everybody should be ready to take risks. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I know you had very limited time, but you were able to hit the nail. Bank of Industry, your turn. 3 minutes.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. I want to start by commending my Oga, Dr. Adolo, for putting this together. You've actually done very well, sir. Thank you, sir. I'm sure everybody here knows about Bank of Industry, so I'm not going to give a very long speech. It's going to be more of a question and answers. BOI is the foremost DFI in Nigeria. You know, we have different banks in Nigeria. We have CBN, which is the mother bank. We have the DMBs, money-taking banks, the mode of Zenith Bank, First Bank, and all that. While you have DFIs, where BOI plays. So DFIs, you have Bank of Industry, you have Nezim, and some other banks. So DFI, our vision, okay, DFI is actually a fusion of NIDB, that used to be Nigeria Industrial Development Bank, and NEFund, Nigeria Economic Reconstruction Fund, and MBCI in 2001 to form Bank of Industry. So Bank of Industry has a vision and a mission and a mandate. The mandate basically is to drive the industrial sector of Nigeria by providing financial support to industries. So basically what we do as a bank is to give term loan or working capital loans. Term loan is for the acquisition of plant and machinery, while working capital loans is for the acquisition of raw materials. And our funding cuts across two categories. You must have a business name or an enterprise, or you must have a limited liability company. So we have the large enterprise under the Bank of Industry. We also have the MSMEs. So for the large enterprise, we give loans from 2 billion to 50 billion, as much as 50 billion. While for the MSMEs, where we operate at the state offices, we give as much as 1 million to 2 billion naira. So for requirements, if you want to operate as an MSME, the requirements are basically this for enterprises. I'll just run through the list of our requirements. So first of all, you must have a registered business name or enterprise or a limited liability company. And for you to approach us, you must come with a formal letter of application. We also need a business plan from you, a business plan that tells us what you are doing or what you want to go into. And before I forget, our funding is for expansion, startup, and resuscitation of ailing industries. So we also need you to give us quotation for the items you are buying, the plant and machinery you are buying, because that's what forms the loan amount. So the loan amount is not just from the blues or sky. What you get to us, as in the invoices you give to us for the raw materials or equipment, is what will form the basis for the loan amount we will give to you. We also require means of identification from you, which could be your NIN or BVN. We also need you to give us your bank statement, because that's what will tell us your history. Like I said earlier, we're not a we're not a deposit money bank, so we may not really know your history. For us to know your history, we need your bank statement, which tells us your relationship with other banks, and of course your audited accounts. We also need you to give us 2 guarantors for those that are borrowing less than 10 million naira. Because what we've noticed is that for borrowers of less than 10 million naira, they may not really have the means to give us collateral. So what we've done as a bank is for them to give us 2 guarantors of means. So if you are applying for a loan that is less than 10 million naira, we need you to give us 2 guarantors. We also require you to give us evidence of ownership of assets. If you are operating from your own property, that is, if the business is located in your own premises, we require you to give us evidence that it belongs to you. But if you are operating from a rented premises, we require you to give us evidence that you've paid rent for a minimum of 5 years, which is actually more than the loan tenor. That's for micro borrowers. But if you are borrowing for more than 10 million naira, we require you to give us some collateral. Collateral here could be landed property with CFO or bank guarantee, government bonds, and all that. We also require you to give us tax clearance, basically. So, and our office is at number 10 DBS Road, Asaba. We are open, and like my RM said earlier, we have lots of funds to give out. Thank you very much.
I'm sure you have heard from the horse's mouth. They have a lot of funds to give out. Hello? Thank you. Our very last for today, NAFDAC. NAFDAC, 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Those who are pitching, get ready after now. The pitching.
Good day, everyone. Good evening, everyone. My name is Olakpa Mondechuk from NAFDAC. First and foremost, I want to commend the organizers of this program for putting it up together. And then I don't hope to take most of our time because NAFDAC for a very long time has always partnered with the state on activities like this. And I believe many people seated here have had the privilege to attend this kind of program either under DIDA, the Director General of DIDA was there yesterday, or under the Delta State Export Strategy team. And we all know that for those that process regulated products or those that are into manufacture under the small scale, I mentioned marketing authorization yesterday while I was doing the goodwill message, which is the issuance of your NAFDAC reg number. And the requirement has always been the same in all our programs in collaboration with the Delta State government, either under DIDA, the Delta State Export Promotion Strategy team. And the one thing keeps, coming up. Most of the people that are seated here, especially majority of people that are under NACI, which I believe they have major of the participants here, they are still where they are, even as at this moment we are in this hall, even after getting all the requirements. And the question is, for every program, you keep getting requirements for registration for NAFDAC to register your product, and you are still where you are. What exactly is the problem? On the part of NAFDAC, the processes are still the same. And I know that an average businessman in Nigeria has problem with documentation. And that is a complaint that people keep saying that NAFDAC processes are very tedious, the documents are this document. Unfortunately, we can't cut short. There is no shortcut on getting your NAFDAC number. The documentation processes must be thoroughly done. But the good news is, unlike before, now, you can actually register your product with NAFDAC from the comfort of your home. It's now online through our website, registration.nafdac.gov.ng, www.registration.nafdac.gov.ng. If you go to the website, depending on the products you want to register, all the requirements are there. And once you are done, you can as well contact the office for any assistance that you need. And we'll always put you through. The simplified processes for registering product with NAFDAC includes documentation. First of all, application, then documentation. We have to come to your place to inspect the place. And then thereafter, your product will go to NAFDAC laboratory for analysis. Subject to satisfactory lab analysis, you cannot be issued NAFDAC number, which is a marketing authorization to enable you to sell, because with the awareness of NAFDAC in every household, you cannot actually sell your products where you are supposed to sell to make the desired profit to keep your business running. And for the small scale industries and the nano industry, the kitchen scale industries, the fee has actually been reduced. So with as low as 40,000 naira, you can actually register a product with NAFDAC. You can register a product with NAFDAC, but the necessary documentation, like having your CAC, your trademark, has to be done. And once that is done, We receive your application online. You'll be contacted. The inspection will be booked. Thereafter, your product can be sampled for lab analysis, and then your NAFDAC number will be issued. If you have any challenge, I can just mention the website again, www.registration.nafdac.gov.ng. And the NAFDAC office in Delta State is at the Federal Secretariat, Okpanam Road, 2nd floor. We are always available to assist you, to guide you, and give you the necessary advice to enable you process your product registration with NAFDAC for profit maximization. Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you very much, NAFDAC. Do we have questions for any of them? No, you should have questions. Come on. You should have questions. I'm actually working with time, and I promised you, yes, we can. Chief Jude Mbezi, I greet you, sir. Thank you for coming. Do we have questions? Generate one. Create a problem. All right, I can see your hands up. Come up quickly. A female. I hope you don't have 5 questions. Just one. Come up, come up, come up, come up, come up, come up, come up. Mr. Charles Kadiri, where are you? Mr. Charles Kadiri, Chairman Pitching, where are you? Mr. Charles Kadiri.
Good afternoon, all. My question goes to the NAFDAC representative. This 35 to 40,000 have been reduced. Is it per product? That is one. 2, we have this issue of you demanding that we must have 2 or 3 bedroom apartments in where we are operating. Like no industries that cannot have an apartment. What package you have for them?
Okay. I think we will answer all of them at the same time. Over to you, ma. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Okay, my question also goes to the NAFDAC personnel. My question is this. Before I register a food product, for example, let me say Gary, am I supposed to go to trade office to get an approval from them before I now come to register with NAFDAC? That's one. Then number 2, if I am operating on a micro scale, what are the step-by-step process I should ensure before the inspection takes place? Thirdly, is there a fee for inspection? Thank you.
Thank you. I think we're done. We're done with the questions.
All right, let me start with the first question. Because of limited time, the payment is per product. For example, let me just explain to you. For example, you have a product, we have a pursuing table water here. This is about 50 cl. You pay 40,000. If it's a small or nanoscale product registration, because it is 50 cl, you pay the first amount. Then there's one that's called pack size extension. By the time you want to have this product in maybe 25 cl, you pay extra 21,000 instead of the initial 40,000. That is pack size extension. Now, for the number of functional rooms in NAFDAC, for you to actually register product effective, you should have your cloak when your workers come and change their clothing, and then you have your packaging material and raw material store. You have your production, hall, and then your finished product store. These are minimum requirements. So long as, irrespective of how small your facility is, so long as these functional rooms, you are able to cover these functional rooms, you are good to go. You know that these rooms are really needed does not really mean that you must go and rent or have a mansion. For the nano or micro, if it's a product that you can produce in a 2-bedroom, in a room and a parlor, and you are able to, partition the place to get these 4 rooms, you are good to go. But like what I always tell people, there is also a package, a function of the office that we call special inspection, whereby you can also contact the office. You come and tell us, okay, look, we want to make use of this place. They will now look at the place, advise you on how to partition it, on how you can actually restructure to fit for that very purpose. It's actually important because sometimes most people go ahead, like those that are into water factory. They will tell you, I've gotten a facility, and then without contacting the office before moving ahead, they probably contacted somebody who has a water factory and all that. And you get to the place, you now discover that the person has invested, purchased machine, did installation, and you are now discovering that the distance between the septic tank and the borehole is just less than 40 feet, which cannot go. And on that circumstance, the person is issued compliance directive based on the non-conformances. And when it takes the person time to start looking for another facility, especially if it's a rented apartment, it might take the person up to like 4, 5, 6 months, depending on when the landlord decides to refund you if he does not allow you to sink another borehole or restructure the apartment that you rented for the purpose. If it takes the person 1 month, 1 year, or 3 years, they are all counted as part of the delay on the part of NAFDAC. I started this NAFDAC process 2, 3 years ago. They came, they said, this is not good. And up to now, NAFDAC has not given me a number. It's not NAFDAC's fault. It's all about compliance, because safeguarding public health, in as much as you look at it, whatever we take it very serious. That is why NAFDAC is created to safeguard public health. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
I think there's also another question. Okay, the Gary process, and I think the same thing applies. The process, like I said, is you have to apply, you do a proper documentation, we come for inspection, and then your product goes to the lab. Subject to statutory lab analysis, you cannot be issued NAFDAC number to sell your product. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Can we please put our hands together for the master panelist? Thank you. Please, you can just take a bow and recess. Mr. Kadiri, please, we need you quickly. You have the group photograph with the executive secretary. Mr. Kadiri, where are you? You have 10 minutes for this pitching. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. I have been told that lunch is going to be served while you are sitting down. While you are sitting down. Lunch is going to be served while you are sitting down. So, Mr. Kadiri, we don't have all the monopoly of time. So the first 10, the magnificent Laura Blossom, Chi Augustine, DJ Fina, Mamahood, DC Lumen Enterprise, Andy Honey, Logometric, C Delight, and Dafe Foods. Please come out quickly. We don't have all the monopoly of time. The best 10 they've been shortlisted. Please, we don't have all the time. Please, 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 please. Otherwise, you will see everybody leaving now. Please, please. I did say 5 o'clock. And I'm sure I'm working towards that. The magnificent Laurel Blossom, Chi Augustine, DJ Fina.
Whatever you need, ask for it. Hello. We are now gradually winding down, and we are having the pitching competition. That is those who have innovative idea in business. We want to sell it, and it's an opportunity for us to look at it so that they can actually be helped. And the winners today are all of those who participated. We have a way of galvanizing support for you. Apart from the prizes that will be won today, we will have opportunity to give you linkages. We will link you to reputable organizations and stores where you can actually sell your market. We also link you if it's a fresh idea that you need you are promoting fresh. We will be able to help you on how you go about the feasibility reports and all others that you need to bring it to reality. That is what we'll do for you. We can also, we'll link you to, we have a banner, we have Gaps, we have Esco Supermarket, we have this thing. We have actually linked some people to ShopRite and got opportunity for them to be able to sell their things. Then on the Facebook thing, we mean internet that is using the social media to drive your business. You can actually do so as the figures are very robust. For example, in 2023, for example, I have some stunning statistics here that Facebook sale alone was 116.6 billion in 2022. In 2023, 134.9 billion. In 2024, 164. And right now, up to November 2025, we have 123.73 billion. So we have opportunity to help you. We have opportunity to help you. We have those who cannot help you to come out so that you can be on social media to help you promote your sales. So these are a lot that we'll do for you, for especially those are members, MSME in Delta State, and all those who are now participating in the pitching competition. And I know that as God will have it, a new window has been created for us. That is for the Made in Nigerian project, which I'm now going to coordinate for the whole state. So that will be another opportunity for you to ensure that you are present everywhere. Thank you as you listen. And I want to thank you for the patience thus far.
Thank you, my ES. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it took us, I think, from 9 o'clock to around 3 before we could arrive. It was a very rigorous task. And I must tell us that in Delta, we have very fantastic group. I want to encourage everyone that if you're not among the best 10, I think we interviewed 33 or 34 different businesses, and we came up with the first 10 that will be pitching their business. We're going to give you 2 minutes to 1 minute. 1 minute to tell us about your business. And for the others that are not in this list, trust me, we've got very fantastic products in Delta State. I don't want you to be discouraged. Someday, somehow, you just learn something new about the pitch today and take it higher. I wish all the contestants best of luck. As we call the first person, the Magnificent. Please take advantage of your timing. Can we applaud the Magnificent? Let's encourage them. Let's clap like we want to clap for them. Are we hungry? Let's applaud her. The food is coming. Let's applaud her to give her confidence. Tell us about your product. Judges, we're good to go.
1 minute. Okay. My name is Mrs. Olajide Gladys. Good day, everyone. I'm the CEO of the Magnificent Media Enterprise. These are products. We are specialized in production of cosmetic hair care products. These products are very, very effective, and they are recognized and approved by NAFDAC. Like this one is used mainly for the salons. It helps your hair. It helps to make your hair sparkling and strengthen your hair. This other one helps for hair growth. It makes your hair to be very long and also remove any kind of inching on the hair, on your scalp. It helps also to stop hair breakage. This also is mainly used for men. This one helps to give your hair natural darkening and remove any form of clipper rashes. Then we have what we call anti-lice and dandruff spray. This one is very, very 100% effective. It helps to cure all forms of lice and inchings on the scalp. Thank you.
Thank you, the Magnificent. I think they should use one mic. Coming next is, please get ready, Lavelle Blossom, followed by Chi Augustine. Please just be out. We don't have all the time. Can we applaud her?
Hello.
Can we applaud her? Let's applaud her. Thank you, ma'am. You have 1 minute to tell us about. Can I advise that we'll not use every 1 minute to just talk about our product without giving us the brief of your market, where you're making it from, where you're located? Quickly, please. Your time is starting now. Yes, madam.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, my colleagues and.
Use the mic. Very well.
Thank you. Good afternoon, sirs, Mas. Good afternoon, everyone. Pardon? Oh.
Hello.
Good afternoon, sirs, Mas. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Uche Mafiana, and these are my products. I source for palm oil from the best places that have the best practice, Okumu, and I buy these fishes live and process them myself. God being so kind, we have modern facilities that enable us process, because I was inspired to do this because of the unhealthy products we see in the market, and that's what I do now. My company was registered in 2023, and I've been doing this. And for now, I export to other countries like USA, UK, and Canada. I also sell locally in Asaba here and in Lagos. My products are outstanding because of the health facilities I keep to it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. You didn't tell us the price, madam. The next person.
Okay.
We'll call Chi Augustine. Please be fast and come up.
Okay.
Okay, can you go back? Go back.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, everyone, for speaking for me.
They were telling us
my products are priced, this one, 3,500 in Nigeria. You can see my products, it's a special one. Even if you open it, if you open it like this, you need to go far to break the seal. It is special. Then this one is sealed too. That's my product, and I sell it 3,500 in Nigeria, but in US I sell it $14.99, and I sell on daily basis. Thank you. I really need support in order to grow because of the openings available to us now.
Fish,
in Afghan, and so on.
How much is your fish? How much do you sell the fish? Madam, you are doing well. Calm down, calm down.
The fish is 7,000 naira. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So you didn't tell us if you have workers or are you doing it alone, where you are located?
Yeah, I have workers. I have 12 workers. All my workers are female. One is a male, that is the driver. And they are all doing very well. I'm a woman-led business organization. Thank you.
Thank you. Can we applaud her, please? Yes, you asked us to make it 2 minutes. The first people did 1 minute. So do we call the person back? Okay, can we get the Magnificent to come and tell us, ES with special request is, no, but we're judging them, and 2 minutes. So Magnificent, let's give her to complete while Chi Augustine, please Be on standby. I'm seeing you already. So magnificent. Magnificent. Can you come and take yours? You are having a special privilege. They said 2 minutes. We'll break you for 1 minute. ES is giving you. Can we applaud that? Let's encourage her. It's not an easy thing to pitch. Come up, come up. Okay. Continue.
So, as I was saying, the prices, yes. This one we packed in carton. This one we have is 60 pieces in a carton, and we sell it for 21,000. Why this we have 12 in a carton, we sell it for 35,000. Why this we have 48 in a carton, we sell it 22,000. Why this we have 24 in a carton, we sell it for 35,000. The other ones, they have bought it. Like this product is very, very nice. There is no market to take Temiti Eke products that they will not ask for more because of the texture, the quality, and the effectiveness of the product.
Thank you. How do you market? Where are you based?
Yes, our target.
Where is your market?
Okay, our targeted market is the hairdressing salons, the barbing salons, the cosmetics shops, supermarkets, and major markets in many states. So we also.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. 1 minute completed. Can we put our hands? Thank you, madam. Thank you, madam. We're inviting next Chi Augustine. Can we clap for him? Let's encourage him. This way, madam. Take him this way. Fantastic. Take this way, madam. It cannot take him. Thank you. Let's. Too many directions. Okay. Thank you. Can we applaud Chi Augustine for the courage? Thank you. Thank you. Wow.
My name is Subak Augustine, CEO Chi Augustine Enterprises. I am into art and crafts.
Thank you.
God bless you. This particular bag I'm holding is cost for 25,000 naira. It's of different sizes, different designs, and different shapes. It's durable and it's portable. I've undergone series of training on packaging, and you can see how beautiful it is. The only assistant here that I needed is just putting the lining. That's all. I've been part of so many lives and training they use. This is a panacea to use residence, and I thank God for making me to show that there's ability in disability, and disability is not inability. And this is where we feed. I've been on this for quite many of you know me. And if you doubt in my stand, I'm still doing it right there if you just to clear your doubts. My market, I'm not getting a wide market because I needed the SON, of which I'm into it now, to be supplying to a supermarket. I'm happy that one of the moderators said this. So that's my target. This product have been taken sneakily to UK and other places, but if it's not legally, it's not legal. So I want you to be legally being exported. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. So
this is flower vase hanger for pot flowers, and this is basketball nets. These have been tested at Old Parade Ground. I do supply to the basketballers at Old Parade Ground. That is Abuja. For those big boys where they play their balls. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you. So, where are you based?
I base here in Asaba.
Are you on social media to market this?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
Can we applaud him, please? Madam, thank you very much. I believe that's his wife. Thank you for the support. Can we applaud them, please? Thank you, madam. So, we have DJ Fina. DJ Fina, please, can you come up? I tell you, Delta State is blessed and talented. Can we applaud DJ Fina? Women, clap for her, please.
Good day, everyone. My name is DJ Fina, founder of DJ Fina Entertainment, and I'm changing the reading for women in the entertainment industry. I studied public administration at Edo State Polytechnic, but my real journey began in 2016 when I started learning DJing, not as a hobby, but as a way to survive. With little funding and big dreams, I taught myself to mix and play because I needed to provide for myself. After school, I moved back to Lagos, searching for a job, but every door was closed. My parents didn't believe a girl child should become a DJ, so I made an old choice. I left Lagos for Anambra State to chase my dream. Then opportunity met preparedness. The Delta State government, through the Project Jest agenda, launched a program to empower the girl child. I traveled from Anambra to Asaba every day for 6 months to train, and that opportunity transformed my life. Today, I am proud to say I am one of the top female DJs in Delta State, known for professionalism, energy, and passion. I've trained several students, taught DJing in schools, and my youngest student is just 6 years old, because I believe that when you train a girl child, you raise a nation. That's why I built DJ Fina Entertainment, a brand that delivers world-class sound, unforgettable events, and mentorship for young women who dream like I once did. For every 50 male DJs in Delta State, there's just one female DJ. I'm seeking the funding to expand DJ Fina Entertainment, to build a mobile DJ studio, strengthen branding, and reach even more young girls through mentorship. From Okoamakom to Asaba, I've learned that dreams don't depend on approval. They depend on determination.
Thank you, DJ Fina. One question for you before you go. Are you on social media? How can we reach you? Are you just within
I'm on
Asaba?
social media. You can see it over there. DJ Fina Entertainment on all social media platforms. Or you can contact me on sheigray@gmail.com. Thank you. And I reside in Asaba.
Next, thank you. Next we have Mamahood. Mamahood, after Mamahood, we have DC Lume Enterprise. So please, I want you to step up for time so that we can run fast. Thank you, thank you. Can we applaud her to encourage her?
Good evening, everyone. My name is Sokoya Blessing. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of Mamahood. At Mamahood, we produce crispy made from cassava. We have different flavors of this. We have the jollof, onions, and so many flavors. I am located in Asaba. We are located in Asaba. We have different sizes. This is 500 gram. It's sold for 700 naira. We have the 200 gram. It's sold for 300 naira. We also have the Uweru granite. It's a popular granite. We have it. This is sold for 300 naira. It's 300 gram. We also have granite balls. This one is 1,000 gram. Is sold for 1,000 naira. While the 2,000 gram is sold for 2,000 naira. We also have another product that is made from cassava. We have Mamawood Food is Ready Gari. In this pack, you have gari, you have sugar, granite, and salt. It is ready to go. It's ready to go. Thank you. So far, Mamawood has been able to employ a lot of persons by making them, by making them self-employed. Yes, we have employed a lot of persons. Some of them are wholesalers, retailers, and we also supply a lot of supermarkets in Delta State and all over Nigeria.
Where do you see yourself in the next future? What's the future plan for Mamawood?
We already have a location at Amasha, a land that we intend to build our factory, where we will employ a lot of people, we take a lot of kids out of the streets. A lot of people out of the streets will help the economy.
Thank you, Mamawood. Can we applaud her? Okay. DC Lumen Enterprise. After DC Lumen Enterprise, we have ND Honey. Please be on standby. Thank you. Sales are already going on. Marketing is going on. One-on-one. Can we applaud her to encourage her? DC Lumen Enterprise.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Awunonkem Vivian. I'm the CEO of the Lumen Enterprise. Here is my product, the Lumen Gari Flour. This one is 2 kg. My 2 kg is 3,000 naira, while my 1 kg is 1,500. This product is very good for every family. Why are they still pounding? I'm here for you, to do the work for you. Your own is just to buy and prepare it for your family. It's stress-free. It's good for everybody. Those with high sugar level, diabetes can take it. And it's very easy to make, very easy to digest. Our location is in Abogwash. My factory is in Abogwash. Our challenges now is we have the equipment for the production. It's only generator that is disturbing us for the production and is making my gain to reduce because of how I'm paying the workers, because of the too much work. But if I have the generator, everything will be normal. Thank you very much.
So this Lumen, what is the health benefit of your product?
The health benefit of the products don't have any preservative. It's 100% natural cassava.
Okay. So anyone can take it?
Anybody can take it.
Okay, even diabetics can take it?
Yes.
Thank you. Can we applaud her? You didn't tell us the price per one. Okay, she has said so. Okay, thank you. So let's ND Honey, quickly, please. Followed by Legometric. Legometric, be on standby. ND Honey. Can we applaud her to encourage her? It's not easy. Legometric. Your time starts now.
Hello, good evening, everyone. My name is Ezenkechi Doris. I'm the CEO of ND Natural Honey. Our company is located at number 13 Ambrose Okeke Street, Asaba. Our product is registered. Our product is registered with NAFDAC, with SON. It have barcode. You can access it with computer. We supply to shopping malls, supermarkets, pharmaceutical shops, and hospitals. Honey has been a good thing in our body. The source of this honey is bee. Bee visit different types of nectars of flowers. And after visiting the different types of nectars of flowers, you come and dispatch it. It's the base we are eating as honey. What I say is wild honey, not agric honey. Because in this case, the bee has every freedom to travel out and visit different types of flower in the plant. And those plants, they are medicinal. That's why you cannot predict how many ailments honey cures. Honey is good. It has all the minerals and vitamins the body needs to carry out its daily activities. The minerals in honey, like the trace elements, the copper, the iron, the magnesium, the potassium, the selenium, the mercury, Even glutathione is in the honey. Vitamin, we have the vitamins that is the honey. It's only honey that you can see vitamin C. It's 100%. It doesn't depreciate. The price, this one is 9,000. This is 75 cl. It has various. It has 7 sizes. This is 9,000. This is 35 cl. 5,000. This is 75 cl.
Thank you. Your time is up.
9.5.
You didn't tell us what distinguishes your honey from other honey. Honey is honey. Yeah.
You say what?
Is she the only white honey in Nigeria? Is she the only one selling white honey in Nigeria? So what makes your honey unique? What makes you unique?
What makes my honey unique is because in these days, they keep honey. They do beehives. And in the case of doing these beehives, some people have feed to feed honey, to feed bee, to produce honey in an interval of 6 months. But my own, the bee has all the freedom to travel out and visit different nectars of flower.
Thank you, ND Honey. Legometric, can we have you? Thank you.
Amen.
Thank you.
It's natural.
Let's applaud her, Legometric. It looks like the women are just taking Legometric. Your time starts now.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Gometie Yetawu-Lovett. I am the CEO of Legometic Concepts. So I want to tell you a little about my business. After graduating in 2017, I went into leather works, and I was specified in bag and shoe making. Why did I choose shoe and bag making? While I was growing up, it was difficult for me to have my own bag and even pair 2 pairs of shoes. I remember during my university days, I carried one bag for 4 years. So when I wanted to learn this skill, I said to myself, I want to make my own bags and make my own shoes. As you can see, this shoe I'm putting on, I made it by myself, and I have different type of bags outside. So I was in 2022. I was opportune to be trained by the state government, by Governor Okowa, in the Girl Child Empowerment. They trained me for 3 months on how to improve in shoe and bag making. So during these years, how do I start my business? Leathers are very expensive, and to get good leathers, you have to buy from Lagos. So what do? When my clients order for footwears, let's say the footwear is 20,000 naira. The client will have to pay 80% of that 20,000 naira, which will help me to get materials to make my footwear. And we've been doing this for the past 5 years. And it's so difficult for me to grow my business. Sometimes my clients, they will call me like, Lovett, we need these pairs of shoes. Can you deliver to us? I'll tell them no, because I don't have the capital to do that. If you don't give me 80% of your money for me to make your product, I will not be able to do that. So I've been searching on different platform banks in order for them to help me with loan, but it's so difficult for me. The last time...
Thank you. Your time is up. Your time is up. Okay. Legometric. Are we judging her already? How much? You didn't tell us your price. You didn't tell us your market share.
So this laptop bag is 18,000 naira. Why this lady's handbag is 15,000 naira. Then for this footwear, this
show them the
for
shoe.
Men.
Show it to them.
So this is the sandals for men. This sandals is 20,000 naira. It's made with pure leather. Then why this slide for ladies? This slide for ladies is 10,000 naira.
Okay.
So we are also on Instagram, Legometic Concept, TikTok, and all social medias.
Okay. Let me hear, what's your monthly turnover? How much do you make averagely in a month?
In a month, I make more than 300,000.
Thank you. Thank you. Can we applaud her? Next for us to call is See Delight. Well done. Well done. See Delight. Next will be Dafe Food. Can we applaud her? The women seem to be gradually taking over. See the lights is on stage on the platform.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Emeto Chinelo Cynthia, CEO See the Light Bakes and Events. I'm not just into baking, but I'm also into custard production. Firstly, I'll talk about production. We produce with high quality cornstarch from Agro brand, and also with colors, vitamins, and also it has 2 different flavors, chocolate flavor, vanilla flavor, and it comes in 500 grams, 1 kg and 1.5 kg, and it's canned for availability. So I'll be talking about the processing. Firstly,
you have 2 minutes.
Okay. For 500 grams is 2.5, 1 kg is 4.5, while 1.5 kg is 6.5. For the processing, blending, sieving, packaging, and is well tested. My location are my road, and it's NAFDAC registered. My number, I'll drop my number, 080-6339-1481. And you can also reach me on TikTok, See the Light _bake and _ event. You can also reach me on Instagram, See the Light bakes _ event.
Your time
Thank you.
is up. So how much do you make averagely on this monthly?
Monthly, I make 50,000 naira monthly.
Okay. As profit or as gross? Thank you. Can we applaud her? Last but not the least, we have Dafe Food to pitch her business. Can we applaud her? It's not easy. Out of 33 or 34 persons, we trim to 10. And we're going to trim further to have a winner today. Your time starts now.
I'm Patience Etari Dafe Okoma. I'm chairman of Thoughtco Trust and Investment Limited. I started my business with 300 naira for beans flour. This beans flour. It makes cooking very easy. Instead of going to the stress, you just mix it up and you start your cooking. And this is unripe plantain flour, and we have cassava fufu, you do like eba. And this is gari. I started at my backyard of my compound and with 1 staff, but today I have 10 staffs, and I always outsource. I help these widows and women around me. When I have a bus load of plantain, I go call them like this. They were the people that did this, just to give them an empowerment. I help them. Sometimes 10, sometimes 20, I bring them. Today, I stay in Asaba. Today, the business I started with 300. I'm making a turnover of between 500 to 2 million monthly. And the business I started with 300 naira, today I'm an exporter. I've exported to Canada, I've exported to other places. Today, this business has given me assets. So I'm very happy that trade and investment, there was a time I was going on trade fair representing Delta State on trade fair.
I will put my things on rice bag, but today I have my cartons, and God has helped me. I'm so happy to be here and to do this business. Price, this is Gary, 5 kg Gary. I sell it 4,500. It's all my products are very authentic. This is unripe plantain flour, and I sell it for 5,000. This cassava fufu, I sell it for 1,500. And these granules, I can share it and give to you people so that you will test. Thank you very much.
Thank you, madam. Madam, before you go, what's the difference between your Gary and the average Gary, the person that sells Gary outside?
Okay, when I'm processing my Gary, I make sure the women cover their hair and put on apron. And I make sure the things I produce in hygienic environment. Because sometimes I heard Gary was rejected because they found rat excreta, sometimes hair. So I make sure my products, I have some pictures, they are produced in hygienic situations.
Thank you, thank you. Can we applaud her, please? Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. I want to believe that everyone that came to pitch here today has their goods outside, their produce outside, so that we can patronize them. If we applaud them and we're not buying from them, we have not helped them. Can we clap for the 10 contestants? Once again, we had the Magnificent, we have the Lavelle Blossom, we have Chi Augustine, all proudly Deltans. DJ Fina, Mama Hood, DC Lumen Enterprise, ND Honey, Legometric, See the Light, and Daffy Foods, all proudly from Delta State. Thank you, Eve.
Hello. Hello. I'm sure you were thrilled with this presentation. I said, I'm sure you were thrilled with this presentation. Very good. Can we clap for ourselves? And I want to thank you for your resilience. For you to be here since morning till now, it means that you are going to be very successful in business. Now, we'll give opportunity for some people to speak. Those who think they're inspired by this pitching competition. And if they have anything to give us, to sponsor in the prizes that we are going to announce to the winners. So if I want to call on anyone that has something to say or something to donate to us to pay some of the prizes that we are going to give to the winners. Yes. Okay, you can come up, sir.
Thank you very much. My EA, my Executive Secretary, as many that want to support all of those who have pitched, it's quite awesome. Or better still, if you have anything to say by way of encouragement, but majorly we'll be looking out for those who want to support their brands. And so quickly, I'd like to invite you, sir, you take the lead.
Okay. I am so impressed with what I have seen. My street and my group, we are launching a project by first quarter of 2026. The project is called 1,000 products by 1,000 women for export. The project is called 1,000 products by 1,000 women for export. I am by this program approving that 8 out of the contestants has qualified for that project. Only two. I have not. Okay, I will explain why I said the two does not qualify. One is the DJ, and unfortunately, the second one is the product by the disabled man, because he's a man. But if he can make his wife the MD of the company, we can add his company. So that, because the companies have to be women-led. The companies have to be women-led. So we can therefore announce that we have gotten the, and interestingly, Delta State will be the first state to get those approved for this project, because this is the first time we're doing that. For these products, what we are looking for is one, products that are exportable. Forget about the state, what the quality it is. We will do the rest work with you. And for this, we are inviting the 8 or 9 products for a meeting by 10 o'clock tomorrow. It can be here, or it can be in our office in Asaba, so that we can give you the details. But we can tell you one thing. What are we giving to you? One, we are giving you access to the money to expand your business, to do this in volume. That's number one. Two, we are giving you access to technologies to actually produce your product at the right quality, consistently. And lastly, you don't need to sell anything. We would buy everything from you and export. See you tomorrow by 10 o'clock.
Thank you very much. Hello, sir, Mr. Benji. Automatically, that woman is the acting MD. Those who support say, acting. The man is on leave. Not be so. Oh, let's see.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I really want to thank Demsmeda for this wonderful opportunity. I want to thank the Delta State government who have given this platform for people to really excel and show what they can do. Also, I want to thank Bank of Industry that have been very, very supportive to small and medium enterprise. I am the State Secretary of NACI, and I really want to encourage, people who are into entrepreneurship to join NACI and see what we do there. We help our members to access funds, and we've really been doing a lot. So I also want to throw this challenge to Bank of Industry to please, the program they started, the disbursement they started, they should continue with it so that our other members who are yet to get it can get it. Thank you very much. As we round up this program, I want to wish each and every one of you safe trip back to your home tomorrow, and God bless you. We look forward to the Delta State government doing more of such programs to empower Deltans, to empower Nigerians, and to remove restiveness from the youths. God bless you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Yes, we need not say more. If you know you want to support this project of those who have pitched, please come out and tell us how you can support them benevolently. So please, do we still have anybody in the house? All right, can we celebrate our doctor? More coming, more to come, more to come. More to come.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, MSMEs in the house, I think it's very important for us to appreciate what has happened here. And so on behalf of All Africa Association for Small and Medium Enterprises, we will work with the Executive Secretary of Demsmeda. The number of them, I hear the number is 10. In March in 2026, the AFCFTA Secretariat will be holding a marketplace event in Lomé, Togo. We will work with the ES to see that those 10 of them are able to feature at that continental market in Togo, March 2026. Thank you.
Thank you, 10 over 10. 10 over 10, including the DJ. She will be playing that day, no problem, sir. She will just be by one side, teaching what she knows how to do best. Most especially from our Nigerian jams. Don't worry, sir, she will be there as well. Are we not in support of the DJ? She must be there. Oh. Not be so. That's so. Thank you so much, Dr. Jasper. All right, more benevolent support. More benevolent support. Our judges are rounding up, but I've been told that we're going to allow the first 10 who could not make it to the qualifying series to also have opportunities to brand themselves.
Okay, so apart from the last 10 persons that participated now in the finals, we also want to encourage some 10 persons that took part in the pitch exercise. And these are, we're going to give you certificate of participation. You did well. Everyone is the winner. Let's not be discouraged. There will be another day, more opportunities for you. Among the last 10 persons, we have the Pat Hillary. If you're in the house, we have Posh Nikki Hope. We have Passing Commercial Venture. We have Fitbo. And we have Tamaban Global Ventures. We also have on this list Jenny Chi Studio. Yeah, the photographer, I remember you. We have Ologege Enterprise. We have Ominat Nigeria Limited. We have Enya Z Creation. And we have number 10, Kifo DK. These 10 persons will need to come out for them to be presented. Are we waiting for the winner? Do we want to know the winner? Please, if you don't answer me, we will announce the winner. Are we excited to know the person that will go home with the prize for today? If you don't say yes, I won't announce it. So we have among those that have contested. Wow. Okay, now we have the last 3 persons that are going to win the award. Okay, I'm being told that everyone that I called their names for the certificate, the Pat Hillary, please come up, let's acknowledge you. You did well, but next time you do better. We're encouraging you. While we're doing the pitch, we had to correct some of them that don't have certification. We had to let some persons know that they need to register their business. Good ideas. I was blown away today with the ideas, with the creativity, with the innovation in Delta State. Yeah, we're doing very well. Congratulations, the Pat Hillary. Fashion, right? Yes, I can remember. Fashion. So can we give them the certificate? Can all of them just come out? Then a Posh Nikki Hope. To save time, to save time. Yes, are you going to be presenting to them or? Then you announce the winners. Okay. Okay. First run out. Second run out. Run out. First run out. Are we ready to hear the winners? The winner of this Okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, among the 10 persons that contested, that pitched, we're just going to take 3 persons among them. The third runner-up for this competition is Dafe Foods. Clap for her.